Hi friends, it is Johnny back with another video, and today it is time for another fever dream. Today I take you back to the early 2000s, and we focus on a secret organization dedicated to hunting down aliens. That's right, we're talking about Men in Black, I mean Monster Buster Club. Because for some reason, aliens equal monsters? I can honestly say I don't remember them ever hunting an actual monster. It was always aliens. Is that racist? Is that xenophobic? I don't know what that is, but either way, that's what they did. From the same studio that brought us things like Totally Spies, Martin Mystery, which is another one that we will be talking about at some point, I bring you Monster Buster Club. Now roll the intro. We open up every episode with a bit of an exposition dump.
Hi, my name is Kathy. My grandpa and I came from Planet Rhapsodia to power up an age-old secret society. With my new friends, our mission is to battle troublemaking aliens around Singletown. We are the Monster Buster Club.
And that honestly told us barely anything. How did you meet your friends? How did they find out that you were an alien? How did they react when they found out you were an alien? Why Earth? Why these specific kids? But do we find that out? No. We start off who knows how long into their career as the Monster Buster Club, because they're already in the swing of things, you know what I mean? But before we get into the episode, let me read you the rules of the Monster Buster Club because they're important, okay? Rule 1. The Monster Buster Club must stay secret. So it's like Fight Club, I guess, you know? We don't talk about Fight Club. And in all honesty, I've already said too much about Fight Club.
FBI, open up!
Number 2, there are no leaders. Rule 3, members must help each other when it's necessary. I feel like that could be abused very easily. You know what I mean? I feel like that's very abusable. I feel like there will be somebody in the group that'll be like, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Rule 4, gadgets are only used for missions. Which honestly I feel like is a little unfair, because Kathy, the girl you just saw telling the story, has powers, and she could use them whenever the hell she wants, and indiscriminately uses them in front of normal humans sometimes, accidentally. So why can she use her abilities, but these kids can't use equipment? I'm just saying, it's not really fair. It's not very fair. But whatever. But now let's continue. The episode starts with a satellite station being destroyed, and Kathy says this. I'm sorry, again? The third satellite station this week? How many satellite stations does one town need? This isn't even like a big city, it's a town. And how's the damage being explained away? Questions, that's all I'm saying, questions. Danny says some harmful stereotypes of aliens.
That slime face will be sorry he ever stepped foot on this planet.
Okay, but according to my A-scan, slime face is not a he, and she's not even that slimy. See?
Her? She's no alien. She looks like someone's grandma.
And honestly, they do this so much in the show. So many times, they talk about how gross and grody and disgusting and putrid and vile and any other adjective that can really represent disgusting, basically. They call all aliens gross and act like they're all evil monsters, bent on world domination shit, completely forgetting that their teammate and best friend Kathy over here is an alien too. And she's just chill with the racism or xenophobia. What is it? Is it xenophobia? Is it racism? I'm not sure. I'm not. Anyway. But yes, Kathy's just cool with the discrimination. And I'm just there like, girl, stand up for yourself. And also, why can't a little old lady be an alien? Not all aliens look the same. But you know what? Go off. Danny then politely greets the old lady and offers to help her across the street, and she decides to transform into her true alien form. Girl, you had him fooled. You could have gotten away with it. They didn't even have their weapons out. But she transforms, and they prove that they're just basically Earth cops for aliens because they instantly start shooting at her. No questions asked. I would have at least seen if she had a reason for doing it, you know, like maybe she needed the parts for her ship to get back home, maybe she was stranded, maybe it was some ET shit that she had to phone home, I don't know. But they just jump the gun and start shooting. I'm starting to think that the aliens aren't the monsters here. But like I said, they just start shooting, and they're clearly not very good at their jobs because all 4 of them instantly get captured. And do they use any cool technology or alien ability or technique to break out? No. Chris's little brother, who's not even supposed to be there, saves them.
Super John saves the day again!
First of all, so what? Is it like Rule 1 is kind of a suggestion? Because you instantly broke it. This toddler knows about your secret society. And what happened before the show that he already knows Season 1, Episode 1? So how did you break Rule 1 before the show even started? Secondly, what does he mean again? How many times has this literal toddler saved you supposed professionals? And I'm supposed to feel like the world is safe in your hands? Third, why are these kids all unsupervised this late at night? Like, where do their parents think they are? And why are they just so chill with a 6-year-old being out by himself? I'm gonna call it now, the parents are bad parents. The next day at school, the new popular student's handing out invitations to her party that everyone wants to go to, including some of our team. We then meet Mark, the brown-nosing, bitchy, closeted twink. And please remember, this was the early 2000s where they only knew 2 ways to write queer characters for some reason. It was either the bitchy, closeted gay, or the overly flamboyant, hello boys, how are you? The really touchy one that didn't understand consent. Because that's what people saw, apparently, back then. That's how people viewed queer people. Harmful stereotypes. Other times they would write clearly queer characters and pretend they were straight. I mean, come on. In High School Musical, they really try to tell us that Ryan was straight and was flirting with Kelsey. Okay, sure. Wink. But back to our show. Mark is hardcore kissing the ass of the new girl to get the invite to the party, and it works. Yay for him. Danny finds out that the new girl is cool and says this.
She's cool? Wow, then Jenny and I must have a lot in common.
Says the boy that stole the hairstyle of a Super Saiyan is rocking a Grimace Shake colored hoodie and clearly stole the pants from Tina Burner's closet. Meanwhile, Kathy's following the popular girl, also known as one half of the Shining Twins, down a creepy hallway. And girl, I get you're not from this planet, but have you never seen a horror movie? You never follow a creepy blonde girl down a hallway when she silently acknowledged or beckoned you. That's just something you don't do. It leads to trouble. That's literally Rule 1 of horror movies. But then again, I can clearly see you can't even follow Rule 1 of your own club, so whatever. Kathy loses Jenny, the new girl, down a hall, the lights go out, and then she gets attacked by something. But it's okay because it drops an invitation to the party.
What's this?
Girl, can I just say again, you are so bad at your job. Like, it's not even funny at this point. You are horrible at your job. You followed a fellow student down a hall where she disappeared as you got attacked. Did you think that maybe she was eaten or attacked or something? I mean, a torn up one of her invitations just slowly drifted down from the ceiling where you were attacked from. So that means that either the thing that attacked you was her or she's dead. One of the two. And again, I say, you are terrible at your job for not acknowledging that. Like, no thought process whatsoever. It's like, let me investigate this, okay? Where did she go? What attacked me? Let me get a flashlight out or something. You're just like, invitation? I'm good to go. Jenny who? If she's dead, the party still goes, right? She tells the team what just happened, and they say,
What?
Thank you. That is an appropriate response to what happened. I felt like I was going crazy here for a second. They sneak out of school to go to their base and test the invitation for any alien DNA. And who do they find there? But Chris's younger brother, John, again. So, let me get this right. He not only knows about you guys and your secret organization, but he also knows where the base is and knows how to get into the base. So what's the purpose of Rule 1 again? Also, it's the middle of the day. Like, they stuck out during lunchtime. Why isn't John in school? And why aren't any of their parents being contacted about missing children? Because again, John is a toddler. Well, he's like, what, at most 6? Look at him. You don't think, let me contact his parents because, like, this child just up and vanished from me? So, not only are the parents negligent, so are the schools. Good to know. Chris scolds John by doing this weird whisper yell thing.
John, for the millionth time. Me, Sam, Danny, and Kathy, we're the Monster Buster Club. You're my little brother. That doesn't make you a member. Understand? So can you just play with your toys somewhere else?
Listen here, you dumbass, stupid-ass bitch. How many times do I have to tell you? No poo-poo stinky babies in our big kid club. Even if you've saved us a few times and you seem more competent at our job, and you apparently have a genius level IQ. What was I talking about? But the rest of the team immediately undermines Chris and asks John for help with several things. So even though there may not be a leader in the Monster Buster Club, Chris isn't even like a joint leader because everyone just like, shut the hell up, Chris. We're talking to John right now. He's like the team bitch, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he's like a mascot. They suit up and head back to the school to investigate, leaving John in the base alone when he really should be going back to school himself, but I guess because he has a genius level IQ, he doesn't have to. I don't know. Where do his parents think he is right now? Fun fact, anytime that they travel around town underground using their little like ship pod things, a manhole cover gets launched into the sky, which really doesn't seem safe. But you know, what do I know? It's not like their job is to keep the town safe or something. They get to the school and investigate the lunchroom, where they find a button underneath one of the lunch tables that, you know, the whole school uses and no one seems to press the button but the one person that needs to. I'm sorry, I was that kid that'll like grab the table and stuff and like see underneath to see how it works. Like, oh look, the screw's here, you know, this button raises and lowers it if you need to and blah blah blah. I was that kid, okay? But somehow only the alien and the Monster Buster Club knows that the button's there. Because when they press it, the entire table kind of like glows and becomes a giant tablet that shows the evil plan of the alien. And can I just say, girl, learn to close tabs. Erase history. You don't need to like leave it open when someone presses the button like, my evil plan. Like, they instantly saw the gym building and they were like, something's happening there. Girl, I would have left it open on like YouTube Music or some shit, okay? They don't know shit. Like, they turn on the tablet and they're like, what is this? I don't know. Whoever the alien is must have been listening to Kim Petras. And you just see me like... in the background somewhere. They download the data to decipher it later at the base, and Jenny shows up immediately hostile. Girl, it's called acting. I would have shown up like, oh hey, what are you guys doing here? I'm looking for my history textbook. Have you guys seen it? What the hell? Why is my table glowing? And why the hell are you guys dressed like you're playing laser tag? Scene. Don't let them know it's you, girl. The other alien had the same problem. But no, she instantly starts attacking with her metal pom-poms that no one thought was weird because, you know, pom-poms aren't a whole ball usually, but whatever. No one thought that was suspicious. Fine by me, I guess. Shame on me. Then Jenny says this.
Now here's a little cheer for you Monster Buster Club kids. Give me an M, give me an E, give me an S, S, U, I'm gonna mess you up!
And first off, how did you know the group's name? No one has said it to you yet. Secondly, girl, how did you get on the cheer squad with cheers like that? Did you practice that? Because if you did, that needs to be workshopped, honestly. That was rough. Then Danny says this.
Whoa, I can't believe I almost got beaten up by a cheerleader. What now?
So we can add sexism to the racism and potential xenophobia. Fun times. We're just adding on the discrimination. Let's see what else we get. Kathy does this before showing off her devil fruit powers, thinking she's Luffy and shit.
Escape, escape, escape!
The team makes their escape, and later back at the base, they try to decipher the plans, which apparently they still don't know, but they do know they need to stop their classmates from going to that party tonight. To which Kathy says this.
What? We can't do that. I can't do that. I mean, I've never been invited to a big school party like this before.
Kathy, grabbing a flyer from some creature in a darkened hallway is not exactly the same as being invited.
It's not? Well, how exactly do you get invited to parties on this planet? If they knew that, they'd be going too.
Damn, that is sad. John is better than them at everything, including sass. Danny and Sam get to the school to stop their dead-eyed classmates from going to the party, where Sam gets told this.
You're just jealous because Jenny didn't invite you too.
Yeah, Sam, you're just a better bitch because you weren't invited to the party. Now go back to hunting aliens you call monsters, you racist. And I mean, look at these kids. Some of them really don't like Sam for whatever reason, okay? They're looking like right through her with their Renesmee-ass eyes, okay? Hell, this one in particular is looking behind her and at something in front of her at the same time, just to avoid looking directly at Sam. That is called spite. All the kids walk past them going into the party, but not before Mark rubs it in the team's face once again, proving that he's a bit of a stereotype. Kathy shows up dressed for the party. And I say it like that because it's just how she's normally dressed, but now with shades.
At night.
She goes into the party as the team's man on the inside, but really it's just for her to go party. Again, they are so professional. Sam and Danny call Chris, who's back at the base still trying to decipher the plans, and has come to a dead end. Luckily, John shows up with Kathy's grandfather to translate. Again, John is the MVP of this team, and he's not even part of the team. Because the actual team didn't even think to bring in the old alien man who is a dialect specialist to translate. While Grandpa's doing that, Kathy's back at the gym trying to enjoy the party where the punch is clearly laced with something, because look at some of these background kids really freaking out. I mean, look at this one in particular. He looks like he's having an existential crisis while hearing the colors. He's not at the party at the moment. He is somewhere far gone. Kathy starts to dance, which causes her to sparkle/glow like some kind of vampire in the sun.
This is the skin of a killer bell.
And do you think anyone is horrified or perplexed at all? Nope. They're all just fascinated by her flashy dance moves. Pun intended. The ship starts to blast off, and the team discovers that it's actually a spaceship. So you mean to tell me that a new building appeared on school grounds one day, and none of the people in charge thought that was weird? Okay. Like I said, the adults in this town, I swear. Meanwhile, Sam is watching YouTube on her Apple Watch. Trixie, I'm sorry. Like, I have a basic understanding of what I'm doing, and I got the spirit. Don't look at me. Don't. They look like Jenna. I look like my face painted a butterfly. I look rough. Trixie's gonna think this is a hate crime. She's going to block me on everything. She's like, I don't follow him, but I don't want him following me either. The gym takes off, and somehow none of the students inside felt a thing. So I'm just even more convinced that they were drugged. Sam's YouTube gets interrupted by Jenny, who admits that she didn't invite them on purpose, and also admits that she's an alien, to which Danny and Sam are genuinely shocked for some reason, even though A, this is their job, and B, they already knew she was an alien. So I don't know what the reaction was about.
I'm probably one of the most popular girls in your school. And the funny thing is, I'm not even human. Huh?
Again, this is your job, and also you knew she was an alien already, so why are you so shocked? But whatever, go off. Sure, whatever. It turns out that the old lady that they caught earlier on in the episode is actually Jenny's grandmother. So now they have an actual hostage situation. They're classmates for Jenny's grandma. Danny offers to throw Mark in to sweeten the pot.
All of them? You sure you don't want to keep a few like that loser Mark?
We've got to save them all.
And yeah, Mark is a dick, but you're supposed to be protecting the town. And that's just kind of homophobia at this point, so let's chalk that up to another hateful thing that they do. Chris heads over to the school with their prisoner, who they've just been keeping in a jar like an aquarium, just further proving that these children really are the monsters of the show. Chris gets to the school and another manhole cover gets launched into the sky, which means that somewhere in town, something's about to be destroyed any second now. Chris also warns the team that this species of alien is known to lie, so Jenny almost certainly won't hold up her end of the bargain. But they still hand over Jenny's grandmother, who celebrates her freedom like this. That is unadulterated joy if I've ever seen it. Just their The team then finds out that Jenny isn't going to hold up her end of the deal. Almost like they were warned about that or something, but whatever. Because the second they find this out, they start shooting at this alien girl and her grandma. Kathy's the only one in the gym that notices the lasers going off, because again, I'm pretty sure she's the only one that wasn't drugged, but you know? So she goes to investigate what's going on, where she says this.
Samantha? Danny? Chris? John? You guys got invited too?
Yes, Kathy. They were invited to the party too. They're just in their alien fighting uniforms because they're mad that the gym won't play Texas Hold'em by Beyonce. Jenny insults Kathy's dancing, which causes Kathy to do this.
Have you taken a good look at your alien self lately? And FYI, I think I dance just fine!
which was a very fuck around and find out moment for Jenny, honestly. The fight continues, which means that the rest of the team just stands in one spot and shoots at the grandma. And then we find this out.
But why? All I wanted to do was be your friend and go to your party.
And all I want to do is help take over this planet and get rid of you kids once and for all.
So yeah, okay, now we know they were doing something evil. So yeah, now I'm on board with kicking Jenny and Grandma's asses, okay? Good to know. We're good now. Fight away. Kathy proves that she idolizes Luffy by doing a weak Gum Gum pistol. And then Kathy Solange Bowser's Jenny into her grandmother. And then John catches both of them, proving once again that he is a better Monster Buster than the majority of the actual team. They land the gym, and once again, none of the students are aware of the movement whatsoever. And now I guess the school just has a free building that doubles as a spaceship. Yay! And then they go down to join the party to celebrate a job poorly done. The next day at school, Mark tries to kiss up to Kathy to get her to teach him her dance moves.
Ooh, Kathy, I brought you some of your favorite snacks. I love your new dance. Can you teach it to me, too?
Sure, why not? As soon as you get some snacks for my friends here, too.
I will say I love Kathy's response. It was the right level of like passive-aggressive sass, and Mark walks away defeated. And that's the episode, but that's the video. What do you guys think about Monster Buster Club? I used to really like it, and now kind of looking at it with an adult perspective, I guess because, you know, again, it was a different time. There's a lot of discrimination in the show. I mean, I get it, like, the aliens are bad, but I'm fairly certain not all aliens are bad. I mean, look at Kathy and her grandfather, perfect example. They made the queer-coded character a bit of a, like, antagonist, and that's always a fun trope to deal with, you know what I mean? And of course, the boys are supposed to be stronger thing of, like, I almost got beaten by a girl? Ew! Like, that kind of stuff. But I still enjoyed rewatching it. I don't think I would rewatch the rest of it, but that's just me. If you want to go do that, be my guest, go enjoy. But speaking of enjoy, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I really enjoyed making it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and bing bong the ding dong down below to be alerted when I make a new video. And until next time, why not check out some of my other videos? I have some more Fever Dreams, some Florida Man Storytime, Randomist Let's Plays. I have a little something for everybody. And while you're at it, why not share one of your favorite videos of mine with your friends? We could always use more friends on the channel. But until then, bye! No, thinking about it, they could have just called them the Alien Buster Club, and it could have just been ABC instead of MBC. What do you think?